StickyTriflePodcast. 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 Welcome to the Sticky Trifle Podcast.
And Sticky Trifle Podcast.
And welcome to the Sticky Trifle Podcast. And our guest today, it's David.
Hey guys.
What's your name? And where do you actually bide?
I bide in Resort, just like we pass Sandhaven.
So just Gannat Road, basically Gannat Road for Resort. Okay, first time on a Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Yep. Right,
And obviously a lot of folk might be saying, this guy's aren't taking a social distancing off a serious, but we are. It's the first time I've actually properly been in contact. That's close with anybody.
I've been in I left my house in like 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
First time I've left the house, unless I was going to the shop or something, just for essentials.
It's a long time to spend in a house, obviously, because we're all getting out hopefully every day and things like that.
Aye.
But with your age, if it would have been happening right now in the holidays, would you have been going away anyway, or would you have just like been biding at home in a house?
Well, I would have probably liked to go out, just enjoy the nice weather. And like, my birthday being this week, like I'm 17 right now, we're going away to be 18. Like, want to go and celebrate.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thanks guys.
Happy birthday to David! Happy birthday to David!
And
So,
like,
celebrations would have been happening, but they're not going to be happening now.
no, because we're not going like, well, we're gonna like leave our houses, because of this whole coronavirus going on with social distancing. And although what I can't wait for as well is when this crisis ends, because I have a funny feeling that everywhere's going to be like out the door, because like pubs will be like full of people, and everyone will be going to social gatherings, even football matches. Just everywhere's going to be like really, really busy, and much busier than we've seen the past while,
And how's that affected, like, in your household? Is I presume Abdi the same? Is Abdi kind of taking quite serious? Because we are at a serious stage just now, fan. If it's going to be hitting us, it's right now. Right at stage just now, and supermarkets are still full. Have you been in supermarkets?
Well, I've been in a supermarket lately, and I've just seen like heaps of people with masks on, and someone's wearing gloves, and a lot of cars they only won't buy it because like with toilet roll and hand sanitizer,
Yep.
all kinds of soaps, just everything, because everyone's like scared in case they're out. Like, you can't even get like chicken now and all kinds of meat.
So does it get in your mind that you could lose somebody in the family?
Well, the elderly I maybe could, because my granny's like really not well right now, although she's like social distancing because.
So
like,
you're not in contact with her really, as in socially?
No, but you can do it like on the phone or maybe through the internet, although you can't like do it, although you could like do it because that way you're not like spreading it, you're still getting to like know the latest updates with your family, But it's not the same as like they're socially, because you can't like socially interact with other people.
Do you feel like you're actually stuck inside so much that you're looking for things to do?
Aye.
Quite
a lot.
So if it's a hope it's keeping you going forward for, is it like to care you're going to one day be getting back normally?
Aye, because what I can believe as well is like God's got a plan for us, because everything like happens for a reason. I just believe that our life's all like planned out for us, and the coronavirus was supposed to happen just to teach us like a lesson on taking like life for granted, So
it's something I've thought about, and actually, because I think this virus, this is more than on either in the past, but it has given me a little idea that maybe it's something to learn for. We're going to learn for us, and even if tasting they're doing right now is going to help us in future, hopefully. And as you as a person, do you find yourself also, has it been lonely the last few weeks or no? Do you still meet with your pals?
Well, I haven't been able to like go with my pals the past few weeks because there's one of them that I know if I was got like like health conditions, and it's with his, I think he's only got like one kidney, and it's a rare kind of disease that he has, and if he goes out, this coronavirus could seriously affect him, maybe kill him.
Yep.
So I haven't been able to see him like the past while, but same with other people, like other the rest of my pals, because I'm scared to like go and socially interact in case like what kind of happens, because we're still young and we've still got our lives to go ahead yet, which is what I can see as well.
And
you know?
if we speak about like fast food takeaways, is that affecting you?
Well, aye, I'd say it would.
Like for kind of stuff?
Well, McDonald's, we're supposed to have McDonald's coming at the start of the month, but
It's not looking half good just now, it's like closed down just now, looking like your work on it.
Same with work sites and all.
So takeaway, far would you go if you had an option right now, far would you go?
Well, lately I've seen like the Up Just Eat, you can get takeaways for like maybe Cabana chicken, maybe KFC, you know, so I like my fried chicken.
Wow, so fried chicken, if you're wanting to get what's happening and the best offers,
Right.
David, your man for that.
Go Cabana chicken.
Cabana chicken.
Or KFC.
Now,
Place.
before we go in the podcast, what have you been watching? Is there anything you've been watching? Is it Netflix? Is it TV?
Watching quite a lot of Netflix, like just been watching like movies and everything, like you know I've been watching Fast and Furious all over again, and on Netflix I've been watching Six Underground.
Have you got any DVDs?
I have, aye.
But
I've
problem
still
with
watched DVDs.
problem with DVDs, I notice Abdi's got them still.
Aye.
But it's kind of, is it an embarrassment thing, or is I'll have a look at and thinking no, I'll just get it to Netflix.
Well, not really, because the quality where all that's happening, like the quality has dropped in YouTube, Netflix. I think it would be the same with Amazon, I would think. Because I not really checked Amazon just yet, but it would all be the same with the quality drop because everybody's trying to get into the online servers, you know.
Okay, that's about it for the Sticky Trifle podcast, I think. Is there anything? There's one more thing I was going to say to you. Obviously, you're about to be 18.
Aye.
Is there big plans for once you become 18? Like once this is our byway, once we're back to normal, what is the plan?
Well, after this virus, probably like a party with my balls, just like celebrate, because when I just for me it'll be coming 18 in the time of the crisis, it'll be a whole lot of us, and like always get like out the door, after all the wanting to celebrate their birthdays and their late birthdays, you know.
That makes sense, totally makes sense.
They've said the same.
Right, hope you have a good birthday, and I'm not going to tell you about my fun my birthday is. It's not something you need to get, but anyway, we'll see you next week again for a Sticky Trifle.
Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Sticky Trifle Podcast.
Sticky Trifle Podcast will return next week. Sticky Trifle Podcast.